Hey, everybody, welcome back. It's Margene Holden, and I am here with Mikelle Sellers today. And this is another video in the Business in the Box series. So I asked Mikelle to come on and so I could interview her about this whole business in a box concept. Right? She is one of my teammates in the Legacy Makers at Tranont, and I'm super excited because like I said in some of my other videos, if you haven't seen the videos, they're all available on the YouTube channel. But as I said, look, I've been exposed to so many of these companies over my time as a trainer, traveling the world, leading seminars all over the world. And I've never really been compelled to jump in and get into a direct sales marketing company like this. And part of it, I have to say, Mikelle, for me was when Wendy, my girlfriend Wendy, presented it to me, was the name The Legacy Makers. And I thought it hit me like, what are you doing to build legacy for yourself?
Right.
So I just want to take a couple minutes to find out who you are and a couple of the reasons why you got into this company, why you got into Tranont, and how it's changed your life. And kind of focus more on in this particular video, focus more on what it's done for you in changing your life in the regards of maybe your mindset or just in your personal growth, like what's happened for you. So Michael, tell us.
Okay. I'm so excited. Thank you for having me.
Yes.
I had no idea that you were going to do this. So this is all raw. So my answer is pure raw from the heart.
Awesome.
Just going to blurt it out.
Love
But
that.
whenever I came into this or stumbled upon this, I had no interest at all to do an
Okay.
MLM or anything like that. I was a stay-home mom, and my son was just about to graduate high school and go off to college. And
Mm-hmm.
I was just zoned in, focused on that. And I was like, I got to get him in college. I got to get him graduated and all that stuff.
Right.
And then my friend Kim, she introduced me to. I was like, no, 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 I don't, no interest at all. I mean, I was in a place in my life where I didn't really need like extra money or
Uh-huh.
anything like that. And she bugged me enough, or shall I say, followed up with me enough
Followed up enough.
to get me to try this one of our products, which is our Glow Collagen. And I was like, first I resisted. I was like, no, I go, I've
Right.
tried so many different collagens. Never ever saw or felt anything different. I tried the pills, the vitals, the puddings, the gels, all of them. I didn't even know what it was supposed to be doing, but it wasn't doing
Right.
anything for me. Well, then I tried our Glow, and then she said, we lose collagen by the time we turn like 20, 25 or whatever, we start losing
Right.
collagen. And that's what shows the signs of aging. Well, I mean, I'm in my 50s and I'm showing the signs of aging. So I was like, okay, well, let's see if this, special
Right.
collagen will do anything for me. I tried the product, and within 2 weeks, I'd had a before picture and I did an after picture. I was supposed to wait
Right.
a month, but I'm impatient.
Right.
So I took a
I want to
picture
do it
of my
now.
after picture. The area I was looking was like right here because I felt like that's where
Huh?
my age was showing up the most and where I would
Right.
probably be able to see a difference. And I was at 2 weeks, I was like, oh my gosh. So that's what
Wow.
collagen is supposed to do. So I kind of sort of knew how
Nice.
the link thing worked. And I was like, well, I'm going to tell people about this. They're going to see it on me. And I'm going to, I might as well get the link thing. And then maybe I can at least pay for my own,
Uh-huh.
so whatever. Well, that
Right.
was a little over 2.5 years ago. And a lot's happened since then.
It's
I became an
amazing.
empty nester and my kids were gone. My kids were my life because I quit like a corporate career job to be a
Right.
stay-at-home mom, and they were my life. With the volleyball,
Yep.
that's a whole life.
That in itself is a whole life. Yes.
Yes, yes, and soccer.
Yes.
So poof, all of a sudden that's gone, and I really did kind of have a hole in my life that right at that time, and then kind of got the link, kind of did the things. We have systems in place to help you launch your business and get off to a good start if that's what you want to do. And I just kind of was sort of halfway doing the things because, like
Uh-huh.
I said, I had no interest in doing this
Right.
business, but I was just kind of going through the motions, and then started seeing some of the life-changing experiences that people were having, the life-changing results and testimonies that
Right.
people were having, and kind of sort of got sucked in. And then my friend Wendy, she saw some of the halfway stuff that I was doing, and she
Right.
was like, "What is that?" So she got in, and I was like, "Oh well, okay, I guess I got to pay attention now."
Right.
Because now I had someone else doing this
Exactly.
with me. And so that's sort of what kicked us off. And within like the first 3, 4, 5, 6 months, um, she and I both hit like first, second, and maybe third rank. And then we
Yeah.
got the Jeep stipend. And so we're pretty much locked in and loving it, loving the community and the culture.
Right.
So that is kind of my story of how I got into it, how it's helped me and changed me, and the role that it's played in my life now is it is if at the very least, if you check this out, you're gonna get great products, but at the very
Right.
least, you're gonna there's no way you're not going to personally develop, because you are inundated with self improvement and personal development, whether it be from our leaders who we have contact with daily, just pouring
Right.
into us all kinds of mindset stuff. And then even introducing us to, or me, to authors, books like I like GoPro by Eric Worre, and Let Them Theory by Mel Robbins, and The Power of One More. And
Yeah.
I mean, I just could go on. Oh, and what's the Napoleon Hill one?
Think and grow
Think and
rich.
Grow Rich.
Yep.
So I would have never ever been, I never would have exposed myself to that kind of mindset stuff if it wasn't, for this. And then just the culture. I mean, I feel like the people that we are surrounded by are
Yeah.
so incredibly positive and uplifting, and fill spaces in your life or holes in your life that you didn't even know you had.
Right.
So that, I mean, that to me, that's one of the reasons why I continue to do this, and I put forth the effort, is because I like being around that kind of energy,
Yes.
that kind of community and that kind of culture. So it's not, for me, it's not all about the extra money or anything like that.
Yep.
It's more
Yep.
about um, being the best version of myself and helping other people find and be the best versions of themselves. So that's
Yeah. And that's one of the things, thanks for saying that, because that's one of the things that really struck me as being so different in this organization. And we're talking about Tranont here. So this really stuck out to me. I have trained all over the world. I've trained in over 14 countries. So I've trained cultures, like hundreds of thousands of people.
yeah.
And everybody wants to be happy. Everybody wants to succeed, right? And when I came into, I've seen a lot of people train. And when I came into the company and we had the like I'd been in, I think for 4 weeks, I hadn't really done anything, 5 weeks or something like that. And then the power of one hit,
Oh
which
yeah. Oh
was
wow.
this 7 day training that the leadership did for us. And I was like, oh my God, this is, and I commit it, because in the past I've been like, I don't really, like I've trained so much and I'm so particular about my training. And I'm like, oh, there's a certain thing that I listen for when I'm, in that student position. And I was like, oh my God, I am going to commit to going to these trainings every day. And I
Yeah.
made it a point to be on the trainings because I wanted to see how the leaders were interacting with the community.
Right.
And I tell you something, when I showed up on that first call on Monday night, and there were
Yeah.
860 people on that, associates on that call, I thought this is the place to be.